got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash. Watch me celebrate, I'm cocky, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, I do what I want, they do what they can, got it on smash, crash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash. They slept on the team that they owe me. I need a ring and a trophy. I say I'm the best cause I am. It's noted in keeping it low key. I can call. Treat the pocket like plastic. Here come the blitz, pass it. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash. 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100-yard dash, 100.
Tell me what you want, what you need. Tell me what you wanna give. How much blood would you bleed? I'ma tell you I'm a misconceiver. I'm a believer. Someone better kick my fever. Tell me it's 100 degrees underneath my whole flesh. Everyone tells me it's a bit of a mess. I'ma tell the risk I was never at the end. I would never get the off my chest though. I'm forgetful. Someone better tell me I was always on the edge. Overstay your bearings, I would never underestimate. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Oh, barely my bets are off. Everything was better off. Take your eyes off me, don't want to see me when I'm gone. Moral of the story was you're wrong. Everything I gave and everything I lost. Good things come at a cost. I left it.
Coach, thanks. EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to a sold-out and absolutely rocking Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. Coming up, an important divisional round NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Down, 10 Lobo.
57. All you get on the head. All you get on the head.
Ready?
They go play action here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Here we go. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
You're out.
Our time. It's our time. Check. Lucky.
Snap.
They'll look to throw. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, third down. They were trying to liven up this playoff game very early on. Pretty deep throw, but good coverage.
I think they were counting on the defenders being a little tight, a little over-anxious early, and trying to catch them flat-footed and get a big play.
And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is third and long. They'll look to throw here. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Go now.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Bam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Hey, wahoo!
Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll run on 1st down. Rose. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Right there. 54. Right there. 54, Mike. Let's go.
Deep rip.
To throw on 2nd down. Moore. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Black. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Here we go. 8, read.
54. They can't hang with that. Switch. Watch out.
They'll hand it off to Bush. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. 2 yards and able to get the 1st down in the process.
3rd and inches, they just hand it to the big battering ram there. That's football 101, isn't it? That's bread and butter. Turn around and hand it to the big fella and let him get forward for a 1st down.
Set, ready. 60 or.
Get trapped.
Switch draw quarters. They go.
On 1st and 10, Moore. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off.
Ready, set.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Watch the screen.
Watch now.
They run the counter. It's Rose. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
90 Wolf. 6'6", bullet high.
Check right 54.
To throw on 3rd down, Moore. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
And those are so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
57 Mike. Check.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Daniil Hunter able to get him for a loss of about 3. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
57 Mike. 57.
2nd and 13. High throw, but the catch is made. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Kill.
80 weapons. Hey, Alpha.
57 Mike. Mike 57.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your nightmares.
Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
57.
Back to throw now on first down. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. The Saints first down there on a gain of 11. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Check the out read. Shoot. Hey, check 24.
Deep river.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard, inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal.
Yo, cheetah.
Deuce. Check.
Look at me. Door.
Tighten up.
Topper.
Big edge. Go.
Jump. Rock it. Go.
They'll try the left side. Best. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to go in this one. I'm sure that's not the only score we'll see today, but to jump out like that, very good.
Yeah, everyone wants to set the pace. You know, in a game like this, you want people chasing you. You don't want to be the team chasing them. That's exactly what they did.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Down.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. On first down, Moore. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Leo!
They'll run it now out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Let's go now. 60 Pittsburgh.
On third down, Carl. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
And let's pin the mirrors back and go through a streak.
Hey, switch gears.
They're going to try and throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Here we go.
2 first downs have him up to the 41 now for 1st and 10.
Rush in. Hey, Delta. Go.
Mike 5-4. Hey, pick your game up.
Now.
Operating from the gun, Moore. Wide open receiver, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
Recon, 132 fighter. Smooth.
54's Mike.
Fight.
Throwing on first down, Moore. And that is caught, but he will come down out of bounds, says the side judge, incomplete.
We know all the receivers go through those tiptoe drills, right, trying to get their feet down in bounds. But a lot of the times what we don't talk about is when they're up in the air and they catch the ball. You ever notice how they're reaching back with their feet? Not just straight down, but back, because they're trying to create enough distance to make sure their feet are in bounds. They weren't able to get it done on that one, though.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
He's coming. We got double up. Save.
61, matchbox lights. Get it.
From the gun, Moore. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 14.
Ready. 50, plant.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. Slam.
Big rip.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Only a yard on the gain there, and that'll set up 3rd and 13. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. Actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a first down.
Here we go, set. 15 line. Rabbit. Go.
On first down, Harding. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They're not ready for this.
Hey, echo.
Y'all playing the wrong football. Kill. 55 is my guy, 55. I'm going to run you over. Mark 55. Quit talking about it and bring it.
Here's 2nd and 8. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Saints. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. 2nd time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Check.
6-6, pull it high. Hey, Haywood.
Crouch. Mike 5-4.
Snap.
2nd and 2. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll try the left side. It's Rose, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that shouldn't. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got his tight end fan. The 40, the 30, 20, and he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drive in the red zone for the Cowboys. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend.
58 to Mike, 58. 58.
Bravo.
It's our time. It's our time.
On 1st and 10, Moore, and he'll go down, brought down at the 20-yard line. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play.
Look at me, zipper.
Mike, 58, right there. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 58 to Mike. 58.
Go.
Watch the slant. 58, boys. 58. 58 to Mike. Go.
Back to throw. Moore. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
And when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
Tighten up. Pull it together.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moore. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11th. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, Jason Garrett sends in his field goal unit. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? Wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they've got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. He'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back on maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
2nd and 5. It's caught to Charles. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's 1st down.
Hey, Charlie.
57 Mike. Mike, 57. I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take it.
Back to throw here. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. This quarterback now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
57 to Mike. Army. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, Zoom.
57. Mike, 57.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
I got one.
Hey, Sam off. Ready?
Now back to throw. That's complete. It's Charles. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Ready? 90, Wolf.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning the
Hey,
trade.
Alpha.
Don't get nervous.
Hey, check Mike, 57.
Ready, go.
57. Got double up.
Snap.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He's going to let it go deep for the end. And he's got him. Touchdown, Saints. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
Ready.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll keep it on the ground. Throws. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, Delta.
58 for Mike. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it. Let's bring it.
And 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike.
Smooth. Hey, rock it up.
They just do get the play off as he'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns, his 2nd sack of the night.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, It's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Our defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done. Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Yeah, the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6.
55. Mike 55. Here we go.
You're out.
Check 6 guys.
Go.
He'll look to throw. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Watch the play. Hey, echo.
57. Mike 50.
Fair.
No such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Tight dog. Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
Watch the curl.
Hit it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he goes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one opportunities, and this is one way. Work him out of the slot and create a mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Now a play fake here on first down. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Ready.
On first down, Moore is going to find his running back. It's complete. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Well, from what we've seen thus far, this is not a formula for winning football. When you have more turnovers than points scored, that's a tough way to try and win a game.
Mike 7.
Mike 55. Mike 55. Mike 55.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
No. Switch.
General West. 5. Shoot.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's going to go for a big play. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And he returns it here to his own 18-yard line.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
Undercrunch. Protein spill.
Safety screaming. Switch. Check 24. Check safety. You got tight right there.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rose. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead them to 3rd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Moore. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. This D wanting to put it away before we even get to the 4th quarter, widening that margin a bit further.
And while they won't just empty the bench just yet, if you're a backup, start loosening up. I think you'll get a chance to play before this one is over now with that type of a cushion.
Extra point splits the uprights, and they open the lead up now to 25. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that...
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
58, the money.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Looking middle, and that's complete. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
3 Recon, 132 fighter. Go.
Watch the slant. 58 for Mike.
Hey!
Watch the slant. And 58.
On 4th down, Moore. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Down. 50, plant.
57 to Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. a 16-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. And right now, Charles, I think you'd have to say their class starting to show through.
Yeah, they were disappointed not to get the #1 seed in the playoffs, but the reality is these guys can play anywhere. It doesn't matter for them.
And if they can indeed hold on to this lead, that's going to set up one heck of a championship game next Sunday.
Let's come back and watch it, shall we?
Something tells me you and I are going to be there. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Come on, D. Check 61, matchbox, lights.
Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4, Mike's 5-4. I'm going to come back to you. I'm going to come back to you. Check, check, check. Out, out, out.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. So that'll back them up 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Bang! Blue draw Corkers.
Bang, bang.
Check 37, check 37. Five.
Looking to throw. Moore. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play here for the Cowboys. 53 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Right there, 54 Mike. Here we go, D. Here I come, here I come.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Rose, and he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2.
Weapons.
30-yard line.
Get it.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Moore. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. Just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This is 3rd and 11. From the gun, Moore. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brian Burns in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
Hey, exit.
Who that? Who that? 58, boys, 58. 58, it's Mike. Come on.
Big grip. Big grip.
On 4th down, Moore. And it is incomplete. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Saints will have the football back. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row. There were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Check 4, check 4.
Alert flare.
On third down, Harding. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll finally be taken down at the 18. And he's going to get this all the way down to the Cowboys' 18.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Check 26. Watch the safety creep. Hey, lock it.
On first down, Best. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Let's go. Pick it up, D.
2nd and 6. This will be caught inside the 10. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The dump-off gets him only 1, and now you're looking at a third down. The Saints on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5.
Sam off. Shoot. 25. Check 25. Check 25. Snap.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And his first carry, he loses the football. And it's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all, when you get into the game, hold on to the football. Don't let the other team have it.
So now on 4th down, Sean Payton's going to turn it over to the field goal unit. And he pushed it. Pushed it from short distance, wide right. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So a bullet dodge there defensively. They surrender excellent field position on the kick return, but it winds up not costing them a thing.
And that's a tough sequence of events from an offensive perspective. The inability to get first downs leads to the field goal try. And the inability to cash that in leads to nothing on the scoreboard.
Mike's 5-4. Mike's 5-4.
Throwing on first down. Moore. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
At the 24-yard line.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Check 3. Hey, Charlie.
Check. Lucky.
General West.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. That one a first down pickup of 8. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
58, right over there, yeah.
Now!
Right there.
Hard!
Jam.
Get it!
Operating from the gun. Moore. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, set.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Check nickel.
You're out. Hey, orbit. Go.
That's mine. 58's the mic, 58's the mic.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
Be careful.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Moore. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play for the Cowboys on 3rd. 42 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Mike, 58, right there.
Hey, here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
Hey, zoom.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Let's go.
From the gun, Moore. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Moore.
Well, never takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
2 jet bomber. Hey, Delta.
Operating from the gun. Moore. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, Moore. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Saints will have the football back. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis.